happen on minor league. This can happen on major league. This can happen on any sport. In fact, the sport right now that's just really ticking me off is football. Got this Bears game on. I had to turn it off. I mean, the Chicago Bears, they suck. I mean, they got the chance to go to the playoffs, and they just lay an egg. I mean, the game's not over yet. You know, they still have a chance. But it just you see these teams, you know, your favorite team, whether it's a minor league team, a major league team, baseball-wise, or basketball, like Buckeyes, anything Buckeyes for you, Napa there, it just ticks you off. You get really upset when your team doesn't perform to the way that you want them to perform. And it's like almost like a personal thing. Like you get, like it actually gets you mad. I mean, do you get upset, Napper, when there's a big game, like an Indians need to win it, and they just play like crap and they don't do anything? Or when the Buckeyes, when they go to those national championship games, just can't seem to win? Don't you get a little upset about that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah. I mean, you know me. I'm a hardcore sports fan. Not so much NFL. I mean, growing up, I was a huge Broncos/John Elway fan. But ever since Elway retired, you know, I watch NFL games, but I really don't have a diehard team or anything like that. But getting back to baseball or whatever, I can relate it to baseball. I mean, this whole 2008 Indians baseball season that I just had to go through was just absolutely miserable. Just absolutely miserable. I just, you know, come July, I had just totally quit the Tribe, you know, barely listening to them on the radio, barely watching the games on TV. I was just so completely frustrated. Yeah, I mean, it does affect you, but I mean, that's almost that's a great thing about sports and fans like us, that, you know, we can celebrate, and it affects our lives in a positive way when our teams do good. But then on the negative side, when our teams do bad, you know, it affects us as well. You know, it's part of our makeup, part of our, you know, psyche. You know, so yeah, I can definitely relate. And as far as that NFC Central or that NFC North, I guess they call it, no one wants that division. There's 4 bad teams in that division. I think the Vikings are probably going to end up winning that division, aren't they, by default? But
by default, yeah. And you know, Elwood wants us to talk about the Colts. We're not talking about the Colts, Elwood. What we're talking about is fans. If you want to come in and talk about being a fan of the Colts, that's fine. We're not specifically talking about football, because this is a baseball show, and we're trying to get warm by the hot stove because it is darn cold outside around here in the Midwest and up north and down south, and everywhere is cold except for maybe Florida. But I mean, just being a fan, you know, you get burned up, you get upset, you get mad. We also got Captain Crunch in the chat room. He says he can relate. He's a Cowboys fan. They've been choking. Everybody, it's funny how a team, you know, I had to turn the Bears game off because I was getting upset. And I do it with the Cubs too. And if you're a minor league fan out there and you're really, you know, diehard about your minor league team, go to the game and they lay an egg. You know, in a big time game. You know, some of these leagues that break it up in two halves. And, you know, each time your team can come into this game and win the minor league that half, and then they choke. And I saw with the King County Cougars, they had their choking times as well. I mean, they got swept right out of the playoffs. So you go and it gets you upset. And you would think that it shouldn't. It's just a game. It's just guys, gals, whatever, out there playing a game. And it doesn't mean anything in real life. It's not a real life thing. I mean, it's just, but it gets us upset, and I just think it's kind of, I mean, like you said, also, it's a good thing. We get happy and excited and all that fun stuff when our teams do well. But for somebody to get physically mad and just, I mean, oh man, I just can't believe this, but I'm just as bad. I'm guilty of it as anybody. I have to turn the TV off. I'd turn the Bears game off right now. I don't have it on. Maybe I'm lying, but it's because it's gross. It's like you get mad, you get upset. So I think everybody can relate. Anyway, it's 646-652-2962. That's the number directly to us. Got a little Austin Powers playing in the background here. It's our Christmas show, our Christmas theme today. One of the things I'll talk about tonight on tonight's show is a Christmas. What's your best baseball Christmas gift? I'm sure we've all gotten one, either a minor league bobblehead or a minor league milk carton or lunch box or something like that. Minor league or even a major league cap, something cool like that. Something really cool for baseball. what is your favorite baseball gift? You're out there in the chat room, let us know. Captain Crutch, Elwood, anybody out there in Newcastle land or anywhere else listening, just give us a buzz. Just let us know either by email, chat rooms, whatever, what your favorite Christmas baseball gift is. Now, there can also be we're going to have another slant to this tonight. What is your favorite baseball hypothetical gift, personnel-wise? Can you find somebody out there who, a name, either for a minor league system, bring it into your favorite club, major league club? What's that name out there if you were going to get a Christmas gift that you would want for Christmas? You know, like that particular prospect, that top prospect, I want him in our organization. You know, like Matt Laporta, Cleveland Indians. He would be a real good one. Or Matt Wieters. I would like Matt Wieters in the Cubs organization. I don't care about Giovanni Soto winning Rookie of the Year last year in National League for the Cubs. I mean, I could say I want Matt Wieters as a gift or something like that. So is there a name out there that you want as a gift? And, you know, go ahead and email us if you're listening to this later, not live, obviously, maybe on the download or on iTunes webcast. Go ahead and listen or send us an email, timkuda@milbradio.com, timkuda@milbradio.com, and tell me what they are. We'll read some of them next week if we get any across the board. Because I'm curious to know. I want to hear what people are thinking out there. Who's the player that they want? And it could be Major League, too. I don't care. You know, if somebody really wants Mark Teixeira as a Christmas present for their team, you can let me know that, too. But, I mean, but really, thinking back to the day, you know, when growing up and everything, what was your best baseball gift that you got for Christmas?
Man, that's a tough one. Ever since you've said that, I've been trying to think. I know when I was a kid, it seemed like I always got like opening day tickets for Christmas, or tickets like my birthday is April 11th, but you know it seems like I always got tickets to either opening day or one of the first games in one of the first couple weeks of the season for Christmas. But as far as one specific baseball gift, I can't really think. I can't really put my finger really on one. I remember as far as a gift in general that I'll always remember. Probably I was around 10 or 11, and I wanted this North Carolina. I was a big North Carolina basketball fan growing up, and I remember I got this Carolina blue satin starter Carolina jacket for Christmas that I really, really wanted, and I got it. So that I always remember getting that because I wanted it so bad. But as far as a baseball gift, I just remember getting Indians tickets a lot for Christmas, and realizing that opening day when Christmas rolls around, opening day is almost only 100 days away. So that's always something to look forward to.
Yeah, that's actually a really good gift. That's along the lines we're looking for. Always getting those opening day tickets. Let us know what gift that you got maybe sometime when you were growing up, a big baseball gift. Now, one of the things that I got growing up, and I remember this, so it's kind of odd that I do remember this. I got a baseball mitt from my grandmother, and I needed a baseball mitt, and I got one, and it was a very good one. I had it for a long time, and I would still have it to this day if somebody I didn't lend it to my brother or my stepbrother, and then all of a sudden, he lent it to somebody else. And you know how that goes. You just don't ever see that stuff again. So it was cool because I used that baseball mitt for a long time, and I just remember that as being a cool baseball gift. And it's kind of, it's not as, a lot of people might not think it's not a big professional thing or minor league thing, but it was a baseball glove. And I think a lot of times that type of stuff goes unnoticed because you look at the baseball stuff and you're thinking professional. I'm thinking I'm going to get like opening day tickets, which is great. I want to welcome Al Rubiani, Newcastle. He's in the chat room. Glad you can be here. Thanks for staying.